Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we'll be checking in with Evan LaForce from the sideline moments from now. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Matt Durden. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Robinson. Then there's Parker. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And for Seattle, Howard is out there with Sean Kemp. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
I'm glad they actually made it a series. Maybe I shouldn't get overconfident. So I have an idea for my league that I was talking about, like if a famous podcaster was to create. With the circumstances we have with NBA 2K, the lowest age you can import would be like an 85 21-year-old. Do you know what I mean? It's just like the lowest you can get for Larry Bird or these older players is like 28, 27. So, I mean, I could make it just put them at 18. They buy the player and they get them at an 18-year-old, basically 99. And maybe that's what I should do, is just make them an 18-year-old. You're paying good money for the players, so you should probably get them as many years as you can, right?
Terrific, Alan. We appreciate the report. And that one's good, Gervin.
Well, you see the playground mixology ability of Gervin. He can mix and match with the best of them when it comes to putting it in the basket.
Now, here's Durant from 13. Pulled the shot away, but the pass goes his way.
I think that's fair. Make an 18-year-old 99 and then a Hall of Famer 39-year-old. Or 40, 41, the oldest I can make them. And they're 99 or whatever.
Yeah, the mid-range jump shot is just automatic from Parker, especially when he gets...
Not 99, but, high 90s. Whatever. Whatever people want. But it's just too hard to look for, like, a certain one. And I would just need to. It's just like if I was to start a league, I would basically start it out where, you the Hall of Famer you unlock and you spend a lot of money to unlock, you get 18-year-old. So I fixed the shoes. Kemp's got his kamikazes on, and then I give like basically the whole team KDs, like different years of KDs. I did do the Spurs.
Let's now give them a chance to discuss some potential changes.
So yeah, I thought that would be a pro. It's just like I'm looking at it, and then it's just like that would kind of suck if you want like Magic Johnson, and the only version you can get is like a 27-year-old. So maybe if you after the two versions or whatever, you want to retire that 41. Well, I don't know why you would want to retire them. But maybe you want them to start off fresh, same year, whatever. Both 18-year-olds, which I think it would be better to start out 19 and then 18. But what do I know? So it's probably better to do that. I was kind of going through the roster trying to think of some ideas. I was thinking about the coaches and. Like, if you want to coach, here's the thing is, like, I can't really control the coaches unless I, like, hoard them onto a team or something that nobody's using. Put them in, like, the front office, and then I can just, like, oh, you want this Hall of Fame coach, or you have to put so much in the crypto vault. You know what I mean? Probably something like that.
Here's a look at the 2K leader with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. We take a look at Howard, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Sean Kemp.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
I'm pretty excited because my other channel finally uploaded one of my videos, and I got one more to upload. I'm currently uploading Game 3 right now on my other phone. It's taking forever. I'm wondering if I should open a Twitch account and do this.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Well, I definitely am gonna get the whole run of the Sonics, and then maybe like the last game of the finals, like the what could be the last game anyway. This is just a sample. This is a timestamp of how something like this could look. But I definitely plan on doing the Divas League, creating that on this YouTube channel. So I'm not too sure how much more of this simulation I would continue. I might dabble in like the expansion or whatever, but we'll see. That was awesome. Yeah, so that's why we need AI announcers, so you don't hear like repetitive things they've said before. So that's going to help out tremendously. Imagine like having any announcer you want. You probably have to pay for the likeness, but like that would be cool. Imagine being like a up and coming YouTuber or something and paying to have your avatar on the front row, and like pay more to have like the camera interact with like you're arguing with a player or something like that. You know what I mean? That would be so cool. And then so you can kind of like get a little bit of clout like that in a weird way. If you got a lot of people watching not this, but like somebody else's simulation, like they're competing with the NBA, that could definitely happen.
Westbrook surveying the D. Here's Kemp. Rebound San Antonio. Came out on top in their last match on Wednesday.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on.
I imagine if this was like a popular thing, I would have other people on this podcast with me, and there would be no announcers. And we would just be talking about things. It could be the other people from the other team, the owner, or whoever. It could be like people like reporting, like coming in and out, asking questions real quick during the game for their channel. You know, that's the thing is it's like giving other people a chance to try to like get on your show that are trying to up and come. Like it just seems like all that's being gatekept by the same people, and like they don't really. I'm just like bored of them. They don't really. I already know your position on everything. Like you're not really. You're just repeating. It's the same thing. It's like Peter Schiff. He likes gold because he owns a gold company, and then he hates Bitcoin. So it's like, dude, for me. There's value in gold, there's value in Bitcoin. And act like there's no value in Bitcoin is absolutely absurd. It just shows me that you're ignorant and you don't understand the technology. Bitcoin is not a Ponzi scheme. The people who say that are just like either trying to spew propaganda or highly ignorant.
Spurs also with the sub. Ginobili's checked in for Kawhi Leonard.
I did change some of the branding. It's a little bit more corporate friendly. So NBA, please work on your logos. Like have some logos that you generate some more logos yourself if the ones aren't going to work that we generate. This, not my simulation, but somebody's simulation will cause them to actually fix the infrastructure, and that's the problem with these franchises. Is the infrastructure is just like stagnant on most of them. They don't try to make things any better or like different. So it's just I like NCAA football. I thought it had some good things. I don't like that they don't have a draft import class, and you can't download people's rosters or draft classes, roster classes or whatever, recruit classes. Yeah, I want to be able to download people's recruiting classes. It's a lot of work to create characters, so even I would even like pay good money to get a solid, in-depth, detailed recruiting class or draft class, whatever it is, man. It's like the free ones are okay, like they can, but like if there's like it's kind of weird. They have these eras and everything, which is really cool idea with the NBA, NBA 2K. But here's the thing: is the draft classes are horrible. They have people make way more in-depth draft classes themselves for free every year. It seems like compared to NBA 2K, it's like, dude, you can't do nothing like that. You make this era thing. It's a school, and you don't go back further. You made a staff? Like, what? Come on, man. Go back into the 70s. Go back into the 60s, man. There's so much history. Same with football. Like, why isn't Madden doing eras? Like, this is so cool. This is modern era. But it is cool to go back and just, like, do a simulation. You have all these draft classes to work with, all the players. Also on the other league I was talking about making, I think that I would import the mediocre players that were actually in the NBA. That are just like, mid 70s to low 70s. Maybe some of them are like high 60s. The goal is to get rid of the NPCs. I don't like NPCs. NPCs are I hate NPCs. Okay, hate's a strong word, so I apologize for that. I dislike NPCs vehemently. It's just, I would rather download Obama on here than have some random NPC I have no connection with. You know what I mean? It would be kind of cool to download Obama in here, to be honest. And that could be done too, not just Hall of Famers. Maybe like, hey, you want to get a celebrity? That's what I was saying is like we should have women playing in here too. There's no reason why we can't have a Sue Bird or a Lisa Leslie playing in this with the guys. Come on. What are we in? We're almost in 2026, right? Now I don't want to see any NBA players playing in the WNBA, but I have no problem with WNBA players playing with the WNBA players. This is a video game, you know what I mean? I think it's cool that WWE lets you wrestle women now. That's cool. And that's another thing that I would make on my channel is I would have a wrestling card for the day or a couple for the week or something like that. Putting all this stuff together onto one channel where you have like 5 to 7 hours of different types of content is a lot of work, man. All these different video games and stuff, and especially if like you're the commissioner. You know what's crazy too is like if you form a league and you get like a prominent figure to join, chances are that league's gonna get more value because they're gonna bring they're gonna shine their light, and then other people might come that, you know what I mean? So you might only have like, I was thinking to myself, like me and my kids, we start one, right? We all have our own team.
Seattle ahead. They're up by 4.
And
the second quarter
we're doing our things. We got our own channels. And like all of a sudden somebody that's a prominent figure comes into the league and they want to get in there. And then more and more and more, it can grow so quickly. Especially if you're going with like 82 games. Or even with Madden. I think they got like 30 years of Madden you can play. So you can play like, you know, a season a year, or if you really want to, you can play 2 seasons a year.
Ginobili is out there with Fox. Then there's Duncan. And it's Keenan in at the small forward position. Duncan kicks to Fox. Nice ball.
I can find a lot to do with my time. I would like to concentrate on health and my sleep and eating right and working out. You know, doing these jobs that we have to do. I think that we're all just tired of them because it's like we hear all these rich people tell us, "Hey, listen, you work hard." It's like, dude, we are working hard, but like, 40 hours a week should. It doesn't matter what job you do. It should provide you a pretty good life. And it just seems like some people here, they can't read the room. You know, and like Pat Bet David. I really like Pat Bet David. He's one of my favorite content creators. But it's just like, why does he always side with the corporations every single time? He can't look from like the other perspective and like the people who actually matter, the workers. You know what I mean? It's so crazy. That just shows what he thinks of his people. And he's supposed to be like this Christian, you know what I mean? You don't want people to have a decent life? You're rich yourself, dude. You want better for everybody. But here's the ugly secret, and I like the capitalist system. I think it's the best one. I'm definitely not a communist. Is the only way people can be rich is if you have poor people. You have to have poor people. If everyone's rich, nobody's rich. That's what they don't want to tell you. It's oppression. It is. It's a form of oppression. But it's all a form of oppression. That's why I'm for robots doing our jobs for us. Like, do you think I want to create content like this? Or do you think I want to go and do some repetitive job I can't stand and I can't wait to get out of, and all I can think about is my next days off? Like, give me a break, man. It's like they're gatekeeping. Like they gotta only be like the big content creators that make money off of creating content, and nobody else can. And like, just give me a break, man. They don't bring anybody else up. It's the same people. They don't bring up smaller figures, or like you would think they would be going to smaller channels or smaller Twitter handles or Instagram or whatever, and trying to be like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. That seems pretty cool. Let's try to bring this person up. They seem pretty good. You know, or try to like grow the talent, help them grow it, and then maybe they can get like a cut off of it. You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, come on. That's why it's all a joke. All of the I don't trust any major content, especially if they're into politics. Like, I don't trust any of them.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
I don't trust politicians either.
And Leonard has it in the corner.
I really just don't trust anybody nowadays. It's not very fun.
Ginobili looking around.
It's really cold. Oh, I wonder why people are having kids. Says the rich people.
Here's Allen. Outside, Payton. Again with a screen for Payton. Oh, he's gone up for the alley-oop.
That was nice.
Slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive season.
I have no problem with rich people.
Never mind it coming to the end.
Okay, if you work hard, you deserve a better standard of living than somebody that doesn't. Well, we don't have that anymore, and it's just rich or poor. That's what we're getting, and you know, people. It's just people get fed up. You get to a point where people are just like, that's just not work no more. What's gonna happen? Well, that's just doesn't do nothing for me. So. Hey, we got all these technology, all this innovation. They're not implemented. They don't build the infrastructure. So I hear all about this technology, about these robots that can do our jobs with I don't see it implemented. They're not investing. I think it's time for the workers to get a break instead of it's always the owners and the CEOs and the shareholders. Like, these guys have been like living it up for decades now, and the work on the workers' backs, and we've had enough.
San Antonio's gone 1 or 2 on 3 quarters here in the second quarter.
You got to take care of the people, and people like me have no influence over society. Rich people have all the influence.
His third assist on the night. Four shooter, they've gone 5 of 7 for the field here in the second.
Like I said, I don't have a problem with rich people as long as you take care of it. And we're not being taken care of. That's what it feels like. Feels like we can't save for retirement. We can't even afford health insurance. We can barely afford to pay our bills. And I wonder why people aren't having kids. They can't afford a date. Our society is really, really sick right now. It's not very family friendly, I'll tell you that much. It was a lot more family friendly when I was growing up compared to now. And then these rich people wonder why people aren't having kids. Like Elon. I like Elon. But it's like, come on, dude. You're worth what? Almost $500 billion? He's got like 14 kids from like 3 or 4 different women, like, and I don't know if he had like a harem of women that they were all like married to him, kind of like Mormons or something. It's like, okay, but there's just like they're all single women and they can, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just he doesn't have any time for relationships. So wait, dude, that's the thing, is these guys are like, oh, work. It's like, then what about your relationships? And then just end up like a boomer? You know, just like my kids don't know me. Like I always bought their relationship with. I just bought it. I think that we're kind of getting past all that. I think that we're shifting into more of a minimalist type of mindset. We have to, but we also. It's just. I don't think it's as fashionable to like gloat about your worldly possessions like it used to be. I don't know. That's just the feeling I get.
And you look at Parker, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. And of course, Gary Payton.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
I hope that when I talk, my voice is dominating over theirs.
9-point game.
But as far as I see, only like 1 or 2 people are watching. So, like I said, this is just basically a timestamp. I like to do different things with my channel. I'm not just a one-trick pony.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A three from Leonard. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Allen outside. Pass to Westbrook. Launches it. It's hauled in by Duncan. And so is Ginobili bringing it up now for the Spurs. They trail by 6. Irvin against Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Irvin finds Leonard. Floater on the play from Kawhi.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Westbrook. He has yet to score. And here's a timeout now from George Clark. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Baker is checking for Seattle. Kevin Durant comes in for Sean Kemp. Then for the Spurs. Cummings, he's checked in for Robinson. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Ginobili.
Hey, I'm so like excited that my other channel uploaded the video. I've been holding on to 2 videos, and it's just, I think that Rumble I think it has a problem uploading like an hour-long videos.
Here's Westbrook, and he gets it to go.
I might have to like just do halves.
What a score Westbrook is. This guy can torch you on the drive or even with the jumper.
Irvin outside. Back to Parker. Irvin against Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Duncan with a screen on Hardaway. A 3 from Leonard. Seattle grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead early.
I think the court looks awesome.
Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Westbrook against Parker. Leonard looking around. Irvin against Hardaway. A floater, and it's Durant with the rebound. Seattle leading by 8. Pass to Hardaway. Up there for Allen. Takes the
Look at Ray Allen getting up like that. Come on, man.
To see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly. Penny with the perfect setup.
Parker outside. Irvin outside. Parker with 5 points in the game. Leonard's to back to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Push up that time. Now on target.
And the great shooters know when they got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that one.
And then Durant with the top.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Parker outside to the inside. Cummings. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Cummings got his first bucket in this one.
The defense draped all over him. No issue for Terry Cummings. Still able to knock the shot down.
Here's KD. And Seattle with another.
Over the course of the game, he's been very accurate, doing some great stuff.
Spurs trail by 12. Outside left. Pass to Gervin. A three ball. That ball. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
They're having more success with three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter.
Outside Durant. That's the free fly. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Parker. He takes it in. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. And this is
Good job.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and kept him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game. In the first one, a different look for Seattle. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Baker, and Kemp subbed in for Allen. And San Antonio with the change here too. Wembanyama's checked in.
I don't know. I think this is so cool, like to see these players out here again. It's just different to like sit back and watch it and have no control other than like the other. I mean, I guess you can play it with like the camera angle like this, but it's kind of hard. I used to play NBA Live in like the 90s like this.
The game isn't going up and down.
Like the side view.
And here's Parker.
But you can see the court better like this, you know?
It's driven on the wing. By Hardaway. 4 on the shot. And that one's good. Gervin's got 9 points in the quarter.
He's slick, he's smooth, he's got a slithering nature to his game, which allows him to get busy in the lane.
On top, Durant. He's covered by Leonard. Durant, no good. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Gervin. Good for the moment. It left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
He's had an amazing quarter, and they're still trailing. Hard to believe that.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Durant. From outside the arc. And Wembanyama with the rebound. Here are the Spurs with the ball. Spraying it together. They've got an 11-2 run goal. Pass to Parker. Spurs working the ball around now. That's up a 3. That falls. Nice read that time from Leonard.
Tony Parker, 3-point shooter.
Now for the Spurs.
Yeah, right.
Seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Parker against Westbrook. Here's Hardaway. And here's KD for 3. Drills the front corner. Durant's got 26.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets your equals, fire 3 of your own.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Seattle. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the buckets. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
What happened? I haven't seen this before. That was different.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp. Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
Checking out the circumstances for Seattle. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out. So we just have to wait and see what happens.
That we will. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
With it, he'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a three-point game. Sully Payton on the bench. Here's the group that George Carl has on the floor. We've got Russell Westbrook. Howard is out there with Sean Kemp. That's Durant. And it's Hardaway at the shooting guard.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wemby now and let Victor finish as the roller.
Durant against Leonard. And here's Westbrook from the arc.
Dude, why is he taking that shot? That makes me mad. It makes me like not want him on my team.
It's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Seattle has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed.
I might actually just bench him. To be honest, if he wants to keep doing that, you won't see Westbrook anymore.
Outside Westbrook. Three-pointer.
He shot another three? Come on, dude. If we lose this game, he's you won't see him anymore. I don't need a non-3-point shooter jacking up a bunch of threes.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Gervin outside. And he gets it to go. Gervin's got 23 points.
They are just killing him on the interior. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Durant. They grab her on this. Hardaway, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming over the break. Parker kicks to Leonard. A three-pointer off from Mark. Seattle is getting blank from 3-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3.
Kenny Hardaway showing off his athleticism there. He's capable of throwing it half the floor.
Yeah, I'm really getting sick of seeing Westbrook jack up threes. And dude, you're not a 3-point shooter. You're like a 73 overall 3-point shooter. And you keep jacking him up.
Parker's got his 7th assist in the game. Corsian then gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. Outside Durant for the lead. Oh, Katie buries the three.
Durant, Ray Allen, jack him up. Rashard Lewis, he's another A+ 3-point shooter. Go ahead. Russell Westbrook, D 3-point shooter. No, I don't want you shooting threes. I want you driving to the hole and facilitating or dunking on somebody. That's what I want Westbrook doing.
Great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
The screen from Kemp. Hardaway for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Leonard. Back to Parker. It's Wembanyama. Top of the key. No good there.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
And here is KD. He's covered by Leonard. Howard setting the pick for KD. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Wembanyama, a screen on Westbrook. Jacks up a three. Wembanyama, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
I got some good news on my other channel. It's looking like the other football game is getting uploaded, so then I can go back to creating content on there. I'm excited about that. It wouldn't upload. It wouldn't upload. I was like, what the heck, man? Like,
Parker dishes to Robinson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call.
but it seems like it's uploading.
Surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand. Here's the defense.
All right, we'll take a look now. Now the points have been
I get more views on my Rumble channel than I do anything I put. Well, I think I had like almost 300 views on one video talking about, I don't remember, and we'll talk about jobs or something.
They showed no hesitation on the mid-range game as well. I thought that was really a big key for him.
And that one misses.
Well, you can just tell the guys on this team look up to Robinson out on the floor. I mean, he's got such leadership qualities, and that's exactly what you want from your best player, a guy who can really galvanize the troops because they respect him so much.
Good on the second free throw. Here is Durant. He has 31. It's to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Game for the screen for Westbrook.
Dude, what is he doing? How many has he shot? Like 7 3-pointers?
Parker outside.
He's had a shot like 5 3-pointers.
Outside.
He should shoot 1 a game if that, and he's wide open.
Driving to the basket. Great to get down from Hardaway. And Seattle shooting about 59.
Oh my goodness. That's a clip. I wish they replayed that.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 3-point shots.
Sweet, my video got uploaded. I'm happy about that.
Back to Parker. Over Westbrook. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Got a bunch of content on my phone, and I just sitting there, like I'm trying to get it uploaded. So that channel went like 7 days without any. I just got frustrated. Like I'm not gonna keep trying. I'm not gonna keep trying to re-upload it, rechange the name and description. Like I'm not gonna keep doing it.
Wembanyama, a screen. To the wing on the left. Uncovered. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead early. Now here's Westbrook. Finished off by Westbrook.
That's what he needs to be doing right there.
Going for the spectacular with a little
This is exactly what he needs to be doing.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Team. Brought to you by AT&T. Parker with 11 points in the game.
I'm just sick of seeing the dude like shoot jack up threes and not do that. If he was doing that more often and less jacking up threes, or at least like contributing instead of it just, dude.
Appreciate Leonard's feel for the game. Already
I don't need you at point. I have Gary Payton and Anthony Hardaway. So
Bring it up for Seattle. And here's a timeout now from George Carter. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
you know, it's just kind of frustrating that like I don't want to have to bench him, but like if I feel like he's costing us victories because he's just jacking up 3-pointers. Get out of here, dude. I don't need you on my team. I'm not gonna drop him, but I'll just put him on the bench so he won't be able to dress. That means Nate McMillan will get more play.
Passes to Howard. And here is Payton. Outside, Katie. 4 on the clock. Driving in. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Parker looking around. Outside. Over Durant. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the court.
Ginobili the pass to Parker. Uses the glass to finish the leg. Parker's got the game tied up here for San Antonio.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker. Impressive work there.
San Antonio's playing pretty tough.
Waiting outside. Pass to KD. Rebounded by the Spurs. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ginobili the pass to Wembanyama. Parker outside. Back to Wembanyama. And no good. Our chance to take the lead there.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence in this quarter. Nothing.
The 3 from Katie. That's it. Coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's done his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Spurs trail by 3.
You know, it'd be cool to create some 2K shoes. I wonder if I could do that.
He hits the bad guy and he sinks the shot.
I think I might be able to create 2K shoes.
In the Iceman, he might have the biggest.
It's just kind of funny because they're like the bum shoes or whatever.
And he just has a tremendous instinct to score the ball.
Runs on it away. Inside Durant. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. He just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Parker outside. Pass to Griffin. And then one off the back of the rear man in. Griffin's got 27 points.
Silky smooth. And I tell you, Irving can make it look as easy as a free throw, but defensively, boy, is he difficult to stop.
For 3, Durant. Good on the 3-point shot. KD's got 40 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Ginobili gets a wide open look. Another one falls for San Antonio. And we just finished the 3rd quarter of the basketball game here.
You see Katie do the finger roll at the end? That's cool.
More hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Yeah, I definitely probably should be able to get this the simulation for this year done by this weekend, unless something crazy happens, and get my WNBA simulation started.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure ball. So with Parker on the bench, here's who's on the floor for Jerry Small. You got Duncan. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Griffin. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Fox in at the point.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense. But Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
I think guys are all about hard work from this point on. That they worked hard to create that high quality shot, and then they will knock it down.
They set the pick. Pass to Allen. Here's the three. It balls for the sixth time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
He's found his rhythm for me, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, when stacking up threes the way he is, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And Fox gets it to go.
When we come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Shot by post. That's hauled in by Duncan. Spurs trail by 3. Here's Leonard. And shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 assists now tonight.
Ginobili's such a solid passer. Seems to know whenever one of his guys is wide open to get to the ball.
And then Holloway with the dunk.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tip ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Irvin. It's holding by Shippey. Seattle leading by 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Leonard. Offensive rebound. He's hit again.
Get that rebound, dude. Come on. Oh, we got Jack Sigma in there. That's why. Versus Duncan, of course.
Outside Westbrook. Pass to Allen. Fires the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Ginobili on the way. Let's a floater go.
See, that's what's so cool about this. It's like, yeah, there's nothing I can really do about it right now, but
He's got excellent touch on those little.
the way not Harden, but Westbrook is acting, I can bench him myself, not for this game, but the next game. He wants to keep jacking up 3-pointers. Like, I don't need him playing. I can start Ray Allen, you know what I mean? I can start Ray Allen and Anthony Hardaway or Gary Payton, and then have one of them come off the bench. Like, I don't need Westbrook. He's not worth it. So I will just put him on right at the very end of the bench where he's just not going to be dressed. That's what's cool about this. So, yeah. You can interact a little bit. That's what's cool. Is you can interact a little bit. You can make a difference.
He addressed his team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there now. We just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
We need to be able to edit the crowd, at least the front row. We need more fan interaction. We need to be able to... We don't really see the refs. I don't really see them at all, to be honest. But we should be able to edit them. We should be able to edit the coaches with, like, face scans. Like, face scan everybody. Maybe I want Will Smith being the referee or something. I don't know. Just makes it more interesting than just an NPC.
And that's right in his wheelhouse.
Wow, George Gervin is playing really well.
They trust him to hit all the big shots.
That's what I want to see out there, more Rashard Lewis. He's a 91 overall.
The Spurs have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final.
He's a perfect stretch for.
From past the arc. Seattle crowd from this.
Oh, right now I want to get up and push him. You know what I mean? I want to be able to get up and then like retaliate. I want to be able to defend myself.
When you can convert this many times in the paint, I think
Because that kind of is like almost like a flagrant almost. And I want to be able to commit flagrants.
Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down.
And he knocks down the first one.
See, that's what maximum football should focus on, like kind of scuffles, more scuffles at the end.
Hardaway hits them both.
And yeah, if you get in trouble, you get suspended.
And the timeout's
You know?
Jerry Slow. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He is absolutely dialed in.
I don't want my character limited to the court. I want to be able to go wherever I want to go and do whatever I want to do and not be limited. And they're like, hey, where's he going? You know what I mean? Like the announcers are start saying, hey, where's he going? And then like it starts getting you start hearing less and less of them because I'm somewhere else. Stuff like that. Come on, can we stop with the limitations already? No, we're not going to innovate the games? Okay. It's just, man, they should be so much more farther ahead than they are right now. It's so stagnant. The graphics are really, really swell. But when it comes to the in-depth and like, man, it's just, if you want people to pay more attention to the digital realm than real life, then you have to make it better. Not just, it has to be more expansive and less limiting. So I should have like a digital house where people would come and see all my digital trophies, all my digital awards.
Big bounce pass. Taking it in strong. Sweet little forward.
the soft odor from Parker is truly a wonderful thing to behold.
Campus Freeman Ginobili against Hardaway. Here's Kemp. Howard trying to free himself. That's good from Kemp on the assist from Hardaway. And it's 8 points for Sean Kemp. And so is Ginobili bringing it up.
What we need video games to do is quit making a new game all the time when you don't need to. Just do the upgrades. I don't want to have to redo everything all the time. I don't want to have to redo my avatars. It's just, come on. I should be able to make one avatar and they can play on every single game. The base, like, form. You know what I mean? So wherever I go, it gets the base uniform, whatever game that I put it on.
No good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
It's so annoying to have to create yourself over and over and over and over and over and over. It's just, come on, man.
Gets it off the glass. Parker's got 9 points now.
We're just tired. We're tired of buying a game, spending $70 every year. And I'm not even one of those that spend $70 every year. Like I usually get a sports game every couple to few years or something like that. But it's like now I'm just kind of like
Considered by doubts disappear. And PD throws it down. That's the defense's fault right there. You can't allow Durant to get that kind of position.
it's like I'm so limited with the technology. A lot of these games, and when it comes to like creative and uniqueness, it's just like we're so tired of corporate. Like we don't want corporate. Corporate is boring. It's like everything's corporate and cold and ugh.
Another possession, another assist.
You compare old architecture compared to new architecture, and it's night and day when it comes to like art. Look at some of these structures and these buildings that these people used to make. Absolutely amazing. Like, how do they do that? Now they all just like every building looks the exact same. It's just. It looks like Seattle's gonna win game. What's this? Game 3? Game 4? Gonna go back to San Antonio next game. I'm not sure if I wanna. I want to record the other one. Maybe I'll record the next game. But I want to record my other league, my other channel.
They continue to attack inside.
My football team is Brett Favre is out till the last week of the year, and we were doing really good. Now he's out. We haven't been doing good at all. So like that's what's been going on with my channel, and it's just kind of like I kind of went all in this year, and then I was hoping to make the playoffs and like win the Super Bowl or whatever, and then just try to like rebuild next year. But I mean, I got the assets. Like I feel like I can trade it next year to try to get younger players. You know, like I got Urlacher at cornerback, and it's just a joke. I mean, like the whole thing is just a troll anyway. Just really, it's just a troll. But yeah.
Westbrook's checked in. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Spurs. Irvin comes in for Ginobili. Seattle leading by 8. Here's KD.
I'm definitely not going to promote the other channel on these videos because the other channel is not kid friendly. I don't, like most of my content on this channel. This is kid friendly. This is fine. And I would hope that like kid friendly would be like it's not like I mean it's just this is for anybody. It's like watching I want it to be like watching the real thing, like they can watch this like basketball or whatever. That's how I want this to be.
Seattle is going to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the
That's a clip.
The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
It all had to be because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Outside Leonard.
If I had I just don't feel like doing it all, clipping everything, and I don't know. I might start a Twitch channel though, especially if they let me live stream and.
With the game firmly in hand. And until that final buzzer sound, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. And
score effectively decided here. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Seattle.
I think I want to lower Westbrook's minutes at the very least.
Subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were
Like, I really don't want him out there that much.
Not the biggest was the incredible performance from Kevin Durant.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to find at the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
But I want him available in case somebody gets hurt, you know what I mean? Like in the game.
And once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy.
But he just jacks up too many threes for no reason. It's just not worth it.
He brings up the ball for Seattle. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. 30 seconds left in the game.
The Spurs tried. I mean, they tried. They had a valiant effort, but the Sonics are just a better team. You know what I mean? I think that would be funny to have like the tropics.
So we're coming for Seattle is right in the win, and now they're sitting at a commanding 3 games to 1 lead. They grabbed this series by the throat rip.
They're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had today. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin.